Okay, we're on to our next cocktail. This is one of my favorite festive holiday cocktails. It's my Very Merry Mule. It will make you very merry this holiday season.
Guaranteed.
So I personally love a Moscow Mule. This is switched up a little bit and we're using pomegranate.
It's a Marcy Mule.
It's a Marcy Mule. There you go, perfect. That is wonderful branding, thank you. First and foremost, we've got our chilled vodka. And I love my little handy dandy measure.
Oh yeah.
So 2 ounces of vodka per mule. So we're gonna put a little bit of vodka in. We've got our gorgeous.
And there is no shortage of Southern branded vodkas out there, by the way. I can list
so
them. I'm like,
So
call
true.
me and I will.
And these obviously are not Moscow Mule cups, but tell me about these cups while they're
These
so
are
beautiful.
so special. Okay, Honeycomb Studio here in Atlanta, they do beautiful tableware. I chose these yesterday from their studio, so I got to prance around and see everything right out of the kiln. And there's this really cool metallic dark glaze on these. In fact, do you know who has these for her dishes in her restaurant? Is Chef Ann Quattrano. And if you're from the South or actually from planet Earth, you probably know her from Bacchanalia. So she does her dishes and food looks so beautiful on it. But I have a feeling that our mules are going to look beautiful.
These are perfect for mules, honestly.
Yes.
They're so cute. They're the perfect size. The next thing we're going to add is my homemade pomegranate syrup, which is super easy to make. This is the only complicated bit of the mule. So in my pomegranate syrup, all I do, I cheat. I use pomegranate juice.
Yes.
I simmer it on the stovetop with some cinnamon sticks, some orange zest, so big pieces of orange zest. So take your peeler and like peel off big pieces, and a little bit of castor sugar, and just simmer it away.
What is castor sugar?
So castor sugar is a very finely ground sugar, but I love it because it dissolves so quickly.
So it's not like powdered sugar.
No.
Okay.
It's called superfine or castor sugar.
Okay, got it.
Is how you would find it in the grocery store, rather than the granulated sugar, which is a much larger grain.
Yes.
The castor sugar is perfect for baking. It's perfect for preserve making, for cocktails.
Now, is this like a grocery store find, or
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, it is.
No,
okay.
yeah, you can get this
great
at the
to
grocery
know.
store.
Okay.
Yes. So I've made my pomegranate syrup, and we're going to add about 1 ounce of this because it's really sweet because of all of the sugar we've added. So I'm adding 1 ounce of the pomegranate syrup to our vodka.
And all recipes are on communitykitchenatl.com and southingirl.com. So just enjoy. Just sit back, relax, and enjoy the show.
Exactly.
Look up the recipes later.
So I'm going to mix it all together.
Okay.
I'm going to add lime. So
I
here we
think
go.
I know this.
So
This one I know. Okay.
always room temperature.
Yes.
Always room temperature for your citrus.
Okay.
You want to roll it because it helps release the juices from all of the little modules or whatever they're called inside your lime or your lemon. So you're going to roll it, and we're going to slice it in half.
Right down the middle,
So
not end to end.
I've got my little handy dandy juicer, or you know, these don't have a lot of seeds. I could actually just squeeze it right in there. So we're putting just half of a lime juiced in each of these.
Oh my gosh.
So good. That syrup is so good. And it'll keep in your refrigerator for several weeks, even up to a month if you put it.
Well, let's talk about all the ways we can love this. Like, what else can we do with this?
Oh, you could drizzle that on a cake. You could bake it in muffins. You could pancakes or waffles. Use it instead of like a traditional maple syrup.
Beautiful. Yeah.
So good. So then we're going to fill our glasses with crushed ice. Which I've crushed myself. I literally have these ugly, you know, some people have those really pretty ice machines with those wonderful little crushed ice. I have the big ugly ice, so I put it in a Ziploc bag and get out my hammer and literally crush it myself.
She did. I saw that. I saw that. But it does
That's
give
how
a
you do
nice
it.
texture to the ice, doesn't it?
It definitely does.
It feels frothy. It feels like snow.
Last, but certainly not least,
Okay.
our ginger beer.
Oh, yeah.
Love the ginger beer. So I've stirred all of our lime juice, our pomegranate, our vodka. We're going to fill it to the top.
Now, ginger beer is non-alcoholic.
It's non-alcoholic.
So we could have made this for the kids or for grandma. Although, what about your grandma?
My grandma would.
Yeah, my grandma was going to ask for the vodka. But you could make it up to this. You could have eliminated the vodka from the recipe and it still would be absolutely fabulous.
For sure.
Okay.
This is a wonderful,
I mean,
virgin
would,
cocktail
yes.
for those in the celebratory mood that don't want alcohol.
That's it. I
always garnish my mules with frozen fresh fruit.
Oh.
So what I've done, so no worries. So I've frozen some pomegranate seeds because in addition to them being sort of sparkly and they get kind of that frosty look on them.
Yes.
Once you've taken them out of the freezer.
They look sugared, yes.
Yeah, the same for a cranberry if you're doing a cranberry mule or blueberries or raspberries. And plus they serve as little ice cubes.
Oh.
So we're gonna sprinkle a few of those on top of our mules, actually.
Okay. And parchment paper. Once again, I now know that this is one of the missing. I'm sure that if I added that to my kitchen with my graduated glass bowls, all of my dreams will come true just like this.
I live for parchment paper, truly.
Yes, this is fantastic. Oh, these are so cute. They are. They're like little frozen grapes.
They're little frozen grapes.
Consistency.
Stick them on there.
Okay.
And then this really doesn't add any flavor. It adds a pretty garnish. And I love fresh rosemary. It smells so good. And then we're just going to stick it right in our glasses.
Jingle, jingle.
And here we have
Marcy Mules.
our Marcy Mules. Cheers.